Welcome everyone, this is Acid Roots. We've got more of Let's Play Super Mario Brothers 3. So, what's gonna happen is we're gonna go into World 4. This one is actually rather easier. It's almost as if this should have been World 3 and World 3 should have been World 4, just because I think World 3 is actually harder than this one. But I don't care. I like the pacing of this game, and it continues. It's a really affable game, which just means it's presentable and kind of widespread. So these are both good things for Mario, and I think most of you will probably have fun with this world. And one of the themes is giants. So you're going to be seeing giant Koopa Troopas, giant Goombas, and giant Piranha Plants. And giant clouds, all that stuff. Pretty much, you would think that these enemies would be more perilous, but really one stomp takes care of them. Doesn't really bother me, it's just a bunch of antics, which is normally all Mario is. In later installments, Mario himself actually gets to become a giant as well. So you can jump on these clouds, and we're going to have fun with that. So this is a world that I never really got to. For some reason, when I was younger, Mario did not captivate me. I've said this several times, but I was more obsessed with the Donkey Kong Country series. And it was really the first game that got me into it was Super Mario World. But even then, when I was that age, it didn't really... I didn't realize that it was a hooked game. Like, you could play two-player mode with almost anyone who plays games, and you'd be fine. Wasn't aware of that, but it's definitely one of those. I feel like Zelda's a game that almost anyone can watch. If you're skilled enough at it, you have a personality, I feel like Zelda should basically be that game where you play and everyone tunes in. That's why I like the series, is because I know it's interesting. If you have friends who don't like games, the likelihood of them playing Zelda is not very high. But if you are a gamer, it's always a good game to kind of play around people. So I've understood that. Zelda has hooked me, and I have no problem with actually beating those games. I mean, they do it, but that's just an extra thing. Where I'm at as far as finding more of said games, another one would kind of be Metroid, because Samus has some pretty cool abilities. I mean, she can use the screw attack and the light speed jump. I mean, there's just so many. I don't even know all the moves, but she has the freeze beam, the X-ray scope, lots of stuff in that game that you can do so much with. Oh yeah, there's also giant Hammer Brothers, who are referred to as Sumo Brothers. So keep in mind, those are more nasty than the Hammer Brothers, just because they can shake the ground and stun you. And I really thought you had to use the Koopa Troopa to get to the next platform. They don't really utilize that. That's something that in skilled Mario games you have to use a Koopa to jump off of to get to the next platform. I think they do it in I know they do it in the Lost Levels, but that's also something you'll see probably in fan-made created Mario games. But including Super Mario Maker. I don't know. I mean, that one, the whole thing about it is just really craziness. That's more so than anything else. There's just so much you can do with it. But this stage can be a little perilous. I mean, the thing is that there's a couple jumps in here that are going to test you. Plus some of the enemies. I actually like this stage. I like the cave stages. I've never disliked them. This has definitely become one of Mario's most recognizable music songs. I kind of miss the blue Goombas. Those I liked how they did that back in Super Mario Brothers. They would make the Goombas that were blue because of the fact that they were in the cave. They could have just made them brown like the normal ones, but they actually made them different. But I have noticed, as Mario games have progressed, there's just been a lack of Koopa Troopas in the games. Like, you only see them like 3 times in Mario 64, and they're not even in Mario Sunshine. I don't know why they avoid using them these days. Now, I did something foolish. You're actually supposed to let the thwomp go up, and you'll get to it better, but they also have something else they do, which is smash you sideways. So just outsmart them and you should be fine. So he can jump higher. This Koopa here, this boss Boom Boom, he takes a lot more damage than you would think. He learns tricks. But like I said, this world is not that hard. Subscribe for more fun.